This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV 24/7.
I have with me Naveen, who is just this incredible engineer at 35 who's come up with something so inspiring, so innovative. What you see behind us is a lovely looking, cute looking Tuk-Tuk, which is actually an auto rickshaw, as we call it in India. That has been repainted, refurbished, remoduled, say what you like, to remove the diesel part of it, to make it an absolutely green vehicle, to make it eco-friendly. And he has actually set out on a journey all the way from India to come to the UK on 3 wheels, which means he has spent 7 months on 3 wheels, literally day and night.
Sure.
What an incredible journey. Why did you do this?
Oh, first thing is I wanted to do this journey. It was my dream to travel to UK by road, but I didn't want to do it in conventional fuel-based vehicles. I wanted to be, for my happiness, I didn't want to pollute the environment. That was the starting point. And then I see in India there are a lot of tuk-tuks which are making a lot of pollution, one of the major causes. So I wanted to break this heavily polluted tuk-tuk into zero journey like me, for what I want. So that's how it started.
How many days did it take you to come here?
It took me 7 months to come here. I started off from Bangalore and I drove all the way to Mumbai, took a ferry to Iran, and from Iran all the way on the road till Calais in France, and then take a ferry to UK, to Dover.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
I saw a Karnataka registration on the vehicle and I went, yay, because it's so rare to see an Indian vehicle registration board here in the UK. Tell us about this journey that you took. What has been, let's talk about the good parts. What has been among the most important things that you will always remember for a lifetime?
Oh, the people smile. The people smile. This tuk-tuk, one thing is it looks really colorful and it brings a lot of smile to people. And the whole story that I'm traveling from all this distance. And the third very important thing for me is when they realize that for this journey, I'm not using any petrol or I'm not polluting. So it just gives them a very good hope and the smile. And that's very memorable for me throughout this journey.
So did they understand that you're doing this because you want to spread the message about renewable energy? Did people in smaller towns relate to what you're saying?
At first, when they look at this tuk-tuk, they look at this as a colorful tuk-tuk with some solar panels. But the moment I speak to them, the very next thing is they understand this, and they understand the whole thing.
And what was your route from India, Bangalore to?
Bangalore to Pune to Mumbai.
Yeah. And countries?
Countries Iran, Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, Serbia, Hungary, Austria, Germany, Switzerland, and France.
Tell me now about the not so pleasant things. I'm sure there were days when you thought, let me make a U-turn, let me just go back.
99% of the time I had a really great, absolutely good welcome with people, and people really liked me. 99% was good experiences until I came to Paris. From Paris, I had some bad experiences getting my wallet stolen and people attacking me on my tuk-tuk and stuff.
And you lost your passport.
I lost my passport. But still, I always thought I should go forward.
Keep going
Yeah,
on.
keep going
Many
on,
of us who've traveled to Paris and to many other notorious places. Paris otherwise is such a beautiful city. But then being safe becomes one of the biggest things to do, unfortunately. And you've had a very bad experience there. So sorry about that, but hopefully all that is put behind and you've got your passport back.
It's past. Past is past, and you always look forward. You just make sure that you go to places where are much secure.
More safe, yes.
And,
what were the other challenges? I want to talk a little bit more. Was the terrain tough? Were you hungry any night? Because you had such a low budget. You had about $5 a day, €5 a day. How did you manage the food and talking to people and no network?
No, it's pretty, it comes out naturally. First thing is this whole project itself brings people to me.
Okay.
That's a very good start. Second thing is about the budget. €5 is doesn't look a lot, but it's quite enough for me because I don't need any fuel to go from A to B. Second thing, I don't need to stay anywhere in a hotel or anything. I can pick up any place that I want, which is really beautiful, and I can stay there in my own tuk-tuk. And
So you slept the nights in the tuk-tuk?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, by the way, there's a nice looking tiny room in there, which has a bed, it has some food, and it has pictures collected from the journey. And what for me was very heartening to see is messages that many of his friends and family members, I think, have written
People on the journey.
on the journey.
Yeah, people
have
on the
written on the doors of the tuk-tuk, wishing him well and just giving him all the love.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
True, very
Thank
true.
you. Thank you
very
for
much.
setting out on this journey, because it's very, very rewarding to have somebody from India do this. And thank you for choosing UK to be your final destination.
Yeah, reverse colonization.
Absolutely. Reverse colonization. And Buckingham Palace calling, because this is going to be finally showcased by the Mother of Parliaments just outside the Houses of the Parliament, and of course Buckingham Palace, where I'm sure it will be received very, very well. Thank you very much for joining us. If you have messages to give to Naveen, ooe@ndtv.com is where you write to. He's done this because he wants to spread the message on renewable energy to the world, and hopefully the world we live in will be a greener place. Thank you very much.